Hello guys, and welcome back to more Ligue on the False Nines YouTube channel. Going to continue the Lyon 7 from 2015 today. Last episode, we wrapped up the Ligue 1 title with a draw over Met and a win over Dijon, and that put us 30. We're now 13 points clear, 4 games left to play. So 12 points to play for 13 ahead. They can't catch us. So we are Premier League champions. We are the Ligue 1 champions this year. We've done it. But I thought, we've still got the rest of this week. And the new series starts next week. So why not end of the week, give this series a send-off it deserves, and see if we can end the season in style. So we'll be playing the last 4 league games live. Today's episode, I'm going to be doing Lorient and Lille. And then in tomorrow's episode, we'll be playing Marseille and Saint-Etienne and see if we can see out the season in style. And then this weekend, I'll be doing like a series review and maybe another video where we look forward a few years, see what happens to some of our younger talent, some of our regens, see what happens like in that, and see who takes over as well, and see if my successor can retain the title for Lyon. So that's what we're going to be doing over the next few days. And of course, Monday I'll be starting my new series, and today's videos I'll be giving you the third hint as to who the new team I'm going to be managing is. So the first video, the hint was that it was a team that was relegated this past season. The second hint was that they were relegated from the top flight league, so the first league in a nation. So today's hint is that nation, or the top league in that nation, is not one of the big 8. So it is not a league in England, France, Spain, Italy, Germany, Russia, Portugal, or the Netherlands. It's not one of those leagues. It's not one of those nations. So that kind of narrows it down a bit. I will say as well, it's not one of the minor nations. It's not a team in like Latvia or Estonia or something like that. So yeah, that's it really. And then tomorrow's video, I'll be giving you one more hint. And then in the series review thing, I'll be revealing who the next team I'll be taking charge of is. I'll also say, actually, I did download a summer transfer update yesterday from not a channel, but some guy called LFC Marshall does a summer transfer update where he updates all the transfers and all the promotions and relegations in like loads of leagues. So there's all the signings that have been made recently, like so there's he's done loads of stuff in the editor. So you got Roberto Firmino has a sign for Liverpool in this, and I think Chelsea might have Falcao in this one, things like that. And it's done all the promotions and relegations as well. So I will effectively, the new series will be starting on like the end of June 2015. Even though I say 2014, you just got to imagine it a year ahead. So that's what's happening with that. I'll explain more about it when we actually start the series, but I'll just go through that now just so you know. But let's get on with today's video. As coughing. As I said, we'll be playing the Lorient and Lille games today. No games to go through off screen, so let's go straight into the first one. We're at home against Lorient, who are in 16th. I don't think anybody's been relegated yet. I think it's very tight down the bottom. Let's have a look. Yeah, so well, Nice look like they're in trouble. They've got 9 points to play for, 36. So we're looking at any 3 of the bottom 5 at the moment. No, because there's loads of people on 36. So I think any 3 of like the bottom 7 could go down, but it looks like it's going to be Nice. They've got a lot of work to do. And then I think it's going to be very tight between Avignon, Evian and Cayenne. It's not going to be easy. Met they came back up and they've done very well. They found themselves in 12th place, but still not safe. So actually, no. Anyone from Met downwards could, mathematically still be relegated. So match preview, let's go. We're against Lorient today. They're playing that formation. We're playing on narrow diamond because it's so good. So, I need to change that back. So, right, we can't play Shenikov today. He's suspended. So, Bojan Jokic will be coming in there. But apart from that, well, actually thinking about it, the front 3 really have not been doing very well. We're going to start Asensio for this game. In fact, no, do you know what? I'm filtering everybody in. I'm going to let, what's his name, pick the team. Like that. So we've got Delcroix at left back. So yeah, I am going to be having loads of no, I don't know. I was going to say I'm going to be having loads of sort of regens play these just to have a look at some of the new guys. But I don't think we really want to do that, do we? So is this Delcry? Is he a reserve player? He is. So, and he's 15? No, I don't want to play 15-year-olds just yet. Right, Jokic. Where's Kone gone? Kone's there. Nika, Gonalon, yep. I'll change Ben Yedder to a poacher. Change the Asensio to Ongonch, and then let's sort out our bench. Huntelaar. Excuse me. We don't want Gomes there, do we? We could have that Kuyate maybe. We'll see. Hussein. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Who's got potential and who's still quite good? So Kuyate's one. So I have Kuyate on the bench. We'll do that. We've got Yilmaz on the bench. Where's old Frank Kaufman? I'll have him on the bench. Here he is. In place of Tolisso. Yeah, I think we'll leave it at that. So we'll submit that team. So someone's got to be given a number. That would be Kuyate. Let's give you 28. It doesn't really matter because we're almost at the end of the season. So after a fairly long introduction, let's get going. Team talk. Pick up where you left off. Come on, you're champions. Let's try and see out the season in style. Here we go. Lorient kickoff. And here is the winger Beauvue. Passes back to Kone. Beauvue again. Sivikov. And that's the end of that opening. Well, it wasn't really a highlight. It was just from kickoff, wasn't it? Right, Kone's on a suspension now, I think. But never mind, you know, we're at the end of the season. We'll give you him as a start in the next game. And then Kone to Gonalon. Nika, going to get a cross in here. No, Kadira. Jokic is there. Jokic going to score. Yes, he is. 1-0. And it's a good start for Jokic. Shenikov suspended. That's the only reason Bojan Jokic is starting today. And he's got a goal. So, that's good. See, I was having an argument at the start of the season about whether Bojan Jokic or Homi Bidimo will be staying, because one of those needs to go because we brought in Chenikov. It's going to be Bidimo, I know that now. You know, he's been put in the reserves, he's not going to be staying with us, he's going to be going. So that's that. So Jokic and Chenikov are our two left back options now. And we also, of course, we have Delcra is the other left back for the future, 15 years old. TT with the header there. I think it hit the post. We're another corner. It's going to be taken by Asensio in this corner. This time it was cleared away by Sivikov. But we're pushing early here, which is good. 25 minutes in. Still just 1-0, but we've had a few chances. Here's Ben Yedder. Passes to Lacazette. Passes to Nika. Kadira. Back to Nika again. Can he get a cross away? He can. It's gone over everybody though, I think. Bojan Jokic wins the ball back. Gets a cross in. Grenier, can he shoot this? No, he doesn't. I don't know what he's trying to do there. It was cleared away though. Here's Maxime Gonalon. Nika again. Passes one, passes two, gets a cross in. Asensio's there at the near post, and that's a lovely finish. Asensio is a 7th of the season in all competitions. Had some poor games again this season, but when he plays, he plays. But then when he doesn't, he really doesn't. So Asensio got past this man and he just whipped it in there. Got a nice one. A nice goal. So I think Nika has an assist now. And I think Asensio has an assist as well from the corner, I think it was. No, Jokic's wasn't a corner, was it? Half time, it's 2-0. We'll just say, don't get complacent despite the score. And start the second half. And here we go. Can we extend our lead even further, and as I said, end in style. We're close to 90 goals scored this season. We can't get 100, I think, unless we average 4 goals a game. We can't get 100, but we'll see what happens. An hour played now. Striker's not doing too well. I'm going to take off one of my strikers. It'll be Ben Yedder, and we will bring on. I'm going to bring on Fekir actually. Trecatista. Let's keep going. I've got a tickly throat today. It's literally just started up as I'm recording, which is typical. Abdullah with a free kick and he scores. So Lorient pull a goal back. 30-yard free kick by Rafinha Abdullah. Lorient back in this game now. I probably should have gone to control thinking about it, but we'll keep going. Grenier with a free kick. Granelon passes back to Kone. Here's Grenier again. Passes to Jokic. Fekir through, and that's a nice goal. Good finish. I think it went under the goalkeeper. And that's Fekir's 15th goal this season. He's had a tremendous season again, Fekir. Got a hat-trick in one game, and I think starting him, as the Trecatista striker, I think he's really come through this year. It's been really good. He's had some good games in the past, and I think, playing him in the hole and playing him as a striker, I think has really helped him out. It's 3-1 now, and we're going to see out the game, I think. I've gone to control just for the last few minutes, but let's see if we can maybe add a 4th goal. Grenier to Asensio. Still going as Marco Asensio. Fekir. And he scored again. Off the bench, Fekir's got 2 goals. That's his 16th. 89th minute. This is going very, very well. 4-1. Might have time for one. If Fekir can get a hat-trick as a substitute, that would be amazing. I've got more changes to make. I've only made 1 change this game. I'm going to bring on Hussein for Grenier. Jokic can't chase after that. It's gone for a goal kick. Here's our change. And the full-time whistle's going to go any minute. Any second. Here's Janga. Come on. Kone again. Janga. Oh, where's this whistle? There it is. Second half was great. 4-1 win. So, it's saying don't address anything, but that's a good win. Happy with that. Nika, an assist, 9.0. Good performance by him. Good performance by everybody, really, there, apart from Ben Yedder, didn't have the best of games. And his replacement for Fekir did very, very well. That puts us on 88 points, 88 goals scored. So, if we average 4 goals a game, we will get 100 goals this season. Well, it's not likely because of our last 3 games, but it could still happen. Hussein could be getting a pay rise. That's not that bad, really. Okay, whatever. Right, post-match conference here. Very happy with what he was able to do today. Special goal. No comment. Has a good solid game. Good player. There we go. Right, so let's skip ahead now. So the second game I'll be playing today. Hold on, what's this? Say that. There we go. So yeah, our next game, as I said, we'll be playing Lille. And the last 3 games, if we were still in danger of not winning the title at this time, I'd be pretty scared, because these 3 games are pretty huge. I mean, Lille, Marseille and Saint-Etienne, where are they in the table? 2nd, 3rd and 5th. So, and we're 1st. Those last 3 games scared me, but it looks like, we've won the title, so that's fine. Bordeaux qualified for the Europa League because they won the Coupe de la Ligue. And what's happening in the Coupe de France? I think I showed that already, actually. Bordeaux are in the Coupe de France final as well. So Bordeaux could pull off a domestic double this season. So that could be an interesting one. I don't know what happens with the winner of the Coupe de France if they get into the Europa League or not, because Bordeaux are already in it. I think the runners-up get into it, don't they? So yeah, that's could be something. So yeah, now let's skip ahead and we'll play the Lille game. Alrighty, we are at the Lille game. So let's have a look at the competitions now. So yeah, 88 points now, 16 points clear. Looks like Marseille dropped more points. They did get beaten 4-1 by Paris Saint-Germain though. And PSG themselves, yeah, they just lost 2-1 to Schalke in the Europa League semi-final, I think it was. Champions League final is Barcelona against Juventus, and the Europa League final is Liverpool against Schalke. So Liverpool could win their second Europa League title in 2 years really, or three attempts. And then last year's final, who did Juventus beat in last year's final? They beat Liverpool in last year's final. So Liverpool are in their third Europa League final. And team selection now. Right back is a bit of a problem today. What we're going to do is we're going to move Gonalon into central defence today. We're going to start Frank Kaufmann. Now at right back, Konstantin Nika came to me saying that Roma are interested in him and he wants to know what's going to happen. We're going to information. Yeah, wants to join Roma as they play in a better division. Roma are effectively champions of Serie A, I believe. 2 games left to play. Yeah, well, yeah, they've won it already. Nika said, I said, it's just interest. It's just hypothetical. So just get on with your football. He was like, no, that's not good enough. You need to sell me now. They've come for me. You need to accept that. You need to accept whatever offer they give. And I was like, no, I'm not going to do this. You're going to just get here and you're staying here and get on with your job. He was like, no, I'm not happy. So he's now not very happy. Then the next day, Juanfran came to me. There's interest from Roma. Can you sell me? The same team. Roma are in for both of my right backs. Interest-wise. So neither of them are playing today. We are going to start Samba Kouyaté, a right back. We'll have Nika on the bench, just so we got, because, Kouyaté is only 16 or whatever, so we'll do that. We're not going to start Ben Yedder today either. We're going to start Nicola Aldrin. Yeah, I'm going with some different options in these last few games. Aldrin, we'll go defensive forward. We'll keep Asensio in the hole, and I think we'll leave Grenier and Khedira just to get that experience in midfield. And actually, no, we're going to start Yilmaz, I think. We'll move Gonalon to there. And we're going to start Yilmaz in place of Umtiti. Actually, yeah, we'll do that. We'll start Yilmaz there. We can't play Kone, he's suspended. Are there any other youngsters we could play? Cornet, no. Klua, Antonio, Delcroix. We could play Antonio. No, he's another right back, isn't he? That's no good. Where's Danny Gasse? Gas, however you say it. We'll have him. There we go. We'll do that. Submit that team. Someone's got to have a number. That would be Danny Gas, wouldn't it? Yep. There you go, 24. So here we go. A few different names in there today. Just to try and give some of these regens a start. No comment. Delighted for Lopez. Not actually, ratings wise, not a good keeper, but he has been the best. Well, in terms of goals conceded, he's been the best goalkeeper in the league. He's conceded 22 goals this season, I think. And if he doesn't win the goalkeeper of the year, or whatever it's called, then I ain't going to be happy, because he deserves to win it. So we're against Lille today. Here we go. Here's Partey, I suppose his name would be Tremolinus. Umtiti doesn't really win the ball back. That's Thorgan Hazard, a guy we should have signed, and we missed out on him. Nokale to Partey. I'm calling him Partey. That's just such a nice one. And, oh, that's not nice. Lille have scored. Doesn't really matter. Alrighty guys, I'm sorry, but Audacity crashed after that, so the rest of this is going to have to be post-commentated, because I lost Audacity and I kept playing the game and I didn't realise. So as you just saw, Lille took the lead. I'm going to switch this to something else. Here we go. Hopefully this works okay. It's a bit laggy, but I think I've got it more or less locked down. But Lille scored their second goal, Sebastian Courtier, and 11th minute, and we were 2-0 down, which wasn't very good. Bit of an annoying one, this one. And yeah, we're 2-0 down with less than 11 minutes played. We're in danger of, losing only our second league game of the season, which isn't very good. Grenier here with a free kick. Umtiti's there, and we do pull the goal back here, 19th minute, and it's 2-1, and it's Sam Umtiti with his 7th goal of the season in all competitions. And it doesn't look too bad, 2-1. It's possible to come back from 2-1. 25 minutes played, more or less, and yeah, 2-1 is the score. And then we don't see a highlight for a while here, 40 minutes. And, we're heading towards half-time, going to half-time, and we're 2-1 down. Wasn't a great first half, wasn't good enough, really. So we go assertive with the team talk and say, we need something different in the second half. You need to pick up your game. So here we go. From the kickoff, Jokic loses that to Courtier, not very well. Grenier recovers it, and that's the end of the highlight from the first half. From the kickoff, really. Wasn't really a highlight much. It was just from kickoff. Asensio playing a terrible game for us. 6.3, didn't really offer very much to our two strikers. So he had a bad one. Hazard here with a corner. It was headed away by Frank Kaufmann. Hazard tries a cross again. This time it's Yilmaz who heads it away. Comes back to Matthew. I'm not sure if that's Jeremy Matthew or not, the Barcelona player. Tremolinas to Zuccolini. Courtier passes to Nilkali. Cross in, headed away by Umtiti. Courtier again passes to Nilkali, and I decided to go to control because I think we need to control the game a bit more here. Looking at Lille's possession stats, I think we need to try and retain possession and control the game. Caicedo's shot was saved by Lopez, a good save, goes for a corner. And 55 minutes in, I decide, let's make my first change. Asensio's had a poor game, so I bring on Dino Halilovic in his place, change him to an advanced playmaker, and continue with the game. Thorgan Hazard takes the corner, and it's headed away by Yilmaz, not very far though. It comes back to Hazard, and this time it's headed away by Umtiti, and Lopez holds onto the ball from the Zuccolini effort. The change is made, coming up to past the hour mark now, and shot-wise it's level, and here Kouyaté picks up a knock, so I decided to bring him off. Bring on the unhappy Constantin Ligue. I mentioned that in the live recording, that he wasn't happy because I pretty much fobbed him off because of the Roma interest. But still 2-1, and we need to try and get something from this game, and we can't at the moment. Lacazette's shot, he did well to cut inside, but the shot was poor in the end. Lille goal kick goes to Tremolinas, to Hazard. Pass it to Zuccolini, and Yilmaz wins the ball back. Nika to Khedira, to Grenier, to Halilovic, to Khedira, to Lacazette, and passes to Nika. Can he get a cross in here? Does he do that? He does. It's come to Lacazette, and the Halilovic save, I think it was, from Inyama. 80 minutes played now, so I decide, we need to go overload now, really. The last few minutes. I don't think I'll do that yet, though. I'll bring on Huntelaar in place of Odrain to see if that, give us some experience up front, see if he can get us a late equaliser to try and salvage a point from this game. Lopez clears the ball up pitch. Matthew to Hazard. And Yilmaz wins the ball back, puts it out for a throw. And yeah, now I go overload. There's 8 minutes left with no more time left. Still time to get an equaliser and, well, maybe even a winner. But time running out. Hazard with a corner. Courtier gets to the ball. It's come out to Hazard. And it's gone off for a goal kick in the end there. 87 minutes now. We're running out of time to get, even an equaliser here, let alone a winner. Into injury time. And yeah, time running out now. Jokic with a throw in, and the whistle will go any minute now. And there it is. So it's full time. So I do a load of stuff here on screen, but I'm not going to talk about this. It's just the team talk and things like that. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to wrap up the video here. So yeah, there's only one more video in which there'll be commentary, and that is tomorrow's video, in which we're facing Marseille and Saint-Etienne. And then in the next video after that, on likely Saturday, I'll be doing a season review, a series review of the whole thing, our whole 4 seasons with Lyon. And if there's time in that video, I'll be looking ahead to the next few years to have a look at our successor, and also have a look at what happens to some of our younger players, some of our regens, what happens to some of our more experienced players, things like that. And then Sunday, I'll be doing a Scenario Sunday video this week, and it's quite a big one actually. It's quite a special one because June 30th has passed, so clubs have officially released players that are out of contract. Guys that are now free agents that don't have clubs yet. What I've done is I've made a 25-man squad of those players that are now free agents. So they will be without clubs, and I put them into the league as a 25-man squad, and I'm going to see how they do. And the experiment or Scenario Sunday video is called Freebie FC, and it's coming out this Sunday. So look out for that, and of course look out on Monday for my newest series. 3 hints you have now. The first hint was that they were relegated this season. Second hint is that they were a top flight team. And the third hint was that top flight league is not one of the big 8. So it is not a league in England, France, Germany, Spain, Italy, Portugal, Netherlands, or Russia. Those are your hints. That's going to do it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.